on your own and stay clean so that you didn't, number one, go to prison. I don't even have to accept this. Good morning, you're Caleb Jubert. And Mr. Jubert, you've got...
Judge West Caleb Ko Prison SE Bakni Ka Rasta de Rehi Hain. Clean Raho, Plilo, Azad Raho. Simple, right? Lekin Caleb is Ras P. B. Dubin Walla High. Dayco.
2 cases. Were you able to get someone hired? Speak up, please. Who'd you talk to? Speak up.
Tommy Smith.
Say the first one. Hand it to the bailiff. So did you talk to him or somebody talked to him for you?
Me and my mom talked to him.
So are you do you go to MHMR, Spindletop? No. What's that written on here for? You don't know? So are you working? Why not? You don't know? Where have you been looking?
I went to work. But I had to do my ID. I had to ID.
Do you have your ID now?
Caleb N.E. Judge Kasami Judbola. Kuch Nahi the system main. Judge Ka Jawab. Double check Cardi Hain. Yewo moment high jab Judge Katie High. Main Janti Hun Tu Jud Bol Raha High. Abdekmaza.
Okay. If I test you this morning, you gonna have anything in your system? Have a seat. Let's double check that.
She won't take the offer, so I just said,
I'm sorry?
She refused it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do the plea in just a minute. How old are you, Mr. Jubert? 18 was the last time you smoked dope. What? Last week? What made you think that was?
Last week. Do felonies pending Hain. Judge freedom offer Karahi High. Or isni social marijuana pina eka idea high. Judge Kachera Abidek Rai Ho. Yewo look high jab patients Marjati High.
It's a good idea with 2 felonies pending to come be smoking marijuana. You don't know? And you're not working. Obviously, you know that's a violation, number 1, of the law and of your bond conditions, right? Speak up. How do you think you're going to get a job if you're smoking marijuana? What? You quit last week? Wow, congratulations. You realize how ridiculous that sounds to say I quit last week? Mr. Jubert, I'm going to find today that obviously that is a violation of your bond conditions in each of your cases. I'm going to raise the bond in each of your case because of that violation. Let me see what they were previously at. Positive for THC, and so obviously sometime within the last 30 days or so he's used marijuana, because typically that's how long, which means that he used marijuana after he pled guilty on a felony. He pled to an enhanced second degree. I've got pages of criminal history here. And you would think, Mr. Spites, that based on what Ms. Hawkins is telling me about your family situation and your children, that you would be able to figure this out on your own and stay clean so that you didn't, number 1, go to prison. I don't even have to accept this plea.
15 prior convictions, state jail felony, credit card abuse, or firearm charge. Pelikabi probation Nahimila. Lawyer N.E. Miracle Deal Lee. Or Caleb N.E. Badal, main guilty, plead Karn Ko Bad Weed Funky. Mistake nahi, lifestyle high.
Agreement. I mean, you've got 3 prior convictions, a state jail felony from 2019, from 2019, credit debit card abuse from 2021, and then an unlawful possession of a firearm in 22. None of those cases did you receive probation, which is probably why Ms. Malfino made that offer to try to get you on the right track. And Ms. Hawkins did a great job of getting you a probation offer on your case, or cases.
If I may,
Yeah.
part of the reasoning behind that offer that Ms. Hawkins and I discussed was that jurisdictional type issue that she addressed with the court, and also the fact that there ended up being no restitution that's owed to any individual.
Okay. And I appreciate that argument that Ms. Hawkins made, but it's also important, and I would hope that other judges in other counties would find it just as important. $25 DCCR 1130, I'm going to raise your bond to $15,000. And I'll go over conditions of both of the bonds in just a minute. And then in cause number 25 DCCR 1131,
Judge Westop scientist Ban Guy Hain, $30,000 bond, drug patches, or THC amounts track car Rahi Hain, positive/negative nahi levels, Agar Jira nahi, toe band, minority report Wallacine high, Caleb of Texas ka Sabs Zayada watched 18 Sol ka Lad ka high.
going to raise your bond in that case also to $15,000. Condition, if you make the bonds in both of those cases, is that you have to have a drug patch on at all times. You have 24 hours from the time you make a bond to get a drug patch put on. The drug patch is something that goes on your arm. Your bondsman can tell you where to get them. You have to have them changed every 2 weeks. If they test positive, then obviously I'll know you're still using marijuana and you haven't actually quit. You're going to go right back into jail with much higher bonds. I would anticipate if you make these bonds quickly that the first patch might be positive, but the patches are going to show me an amount, not just a positive or a negative. So if that amount is not going down, then I'm going to assume also that you're still using. Do you understand? All right, go back with the bailiff.
If I did that inadvertently, but I will honor that, and that would mean that would change it to him pleading to still the added count of an attempt R&O with dismissal of the balance of charges.
Well, he didn't know that. You didn't know that?
He did.
I'm asking him. You can't tell me what he knows. I'm talking to him. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I did.
So why you ain't say that? And when I said if that's your understanding of the offer, why you say, Judge, that's not what they told me?
No.
You don't think you got to protect yourself out here?
Yeah.
You got to do better. You got to get a belt, and you got to protect yourself.
Okay.
You understand that?
Definitely.
Okay, so we're dismissing the assault and battery?
That is correct, Your Honor. I apologize.
No worries. As to the attempted resisting obstructed officer, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And that's because you believe you're guilty of that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Factual basis.
Final twist. Lawyer N.E. Galti S.E. Better Deal D. Caleb K.O. Pata, the Lekin Chup Raha. Judge Key Advice. Belt Low or Cut K.O. Bacheo. MATLAB, Yahan Chup Rena Begina High. Tum Kia Cardi. Volt Ya Chup Rate. Comment Caro.